Theater. Welcome to the new Vaudeville Revue, coming from the beautiful Colonial Theater in downtown Belfast. This show is made possible with the generous support of the following sponsors: Viking Lumber Company, Rollies Bar and Grill, the Belfast Co-op Store, Consumers Fuel, Coyote Moon, Trillium Caterers, Camden National Bank, Cold Mountain Builders, Village Soup, Colonial Plastering, Pam McKean, licensed massage therapist, the Colonial Theater. This is Ando Anderson, and I take you now to Dreamland in the beautiful Colonial Theater. Coming out today. Thank you for our great house band, and thank you for you guys for all coming out, and thank you to our BC TV audience. I'm Ando Anderson, the host of a new Vaudeville Revue, the show that celebrates life in Waldo County. We've got a great lineup of performers today, great music, great actors. We've got some great poetry, a great storyteller, a great guest singer and piano player, and this show comes at different times for the TV audience, but today, right here and now, is June 4th for our live studio audience. And whatever mud season we had up until the last 2 days is over. But, gosh, I wrote this on Wednesday. Who'd have thought? The trees are a lovely new green. The lilacs and apple blossoms are at their full tilt boogie. The songbirds are joyfully announcing the start of each new day. Paradise in vacation land, right? Yes. Think again, pal. Here in Waldo County, we always have something to complain about, but we don't. We stoically face up to our problems, but the new Vaudeville Revue is here to voice those gripes, whinings, and complaints, to give credence to the terrors that bedevil our days. Our June show deals with this magical time between mud season and summer, a time for strolls in the countryside, those first rewarding days in the garden, and even perhaps a time for lovers enjoying nature to its fullest.
Oh, look, honey, look at that beautiful sunset.
Oh.
Oh, look, and now the moon's just rising over here.
Oh.
Oh, care for another Weaver's donut? Oh, come on, honey. They're not so bad.
Oh, come on, honey, they're not so bad. How many times that phrase ended an otherwise perfectly wonderful time outdoors for you and your loved ones? Wouldn't you like some timeless yet innovative strategies for dealing with black flies once and for all? Here at the new Vaudeville Revue, we've got them just for you. Strategy number 1, staying indoors.
Oh, you look beautiful, honey, just beautiful. Is there anything I can get for you? You want me to get me for you? Oh, no, sweetie. Yes, I know you're my only child and my only daughter. Don't remind me. Look, it wasn't my idea for you to have an outdoor wedding in Maine. In May? Believe me, I'll be much happier watching everything from behind this plate glass window.
Strategy number 2, going outdoors after applying bins thoroughly.
Yep, here I am, on the job, ready to go. I got everything I need. Yeah, I got my work boots on, my tools, got my lunch, got my chainsaw. Yep, everything I need. Except I'm feeling a little lightheaded, kind of fuzzy. I see a cloud of black flies hovering 10 feet away from me. Well, this Ben stuff really works. Maybe a little too much. Was I not supposed to use it as a mouthwash?
Strategy number 3, going outdoors and drenching self in essential oils.
I'm wearing lavender and lemon and lemongrass and lavender, menthol and pine sol, eucalyptus, bergamot, blue tansy, purple pansy. I smell fantastic. The black flies think so too.
Strategy number 4, going outside wearing netting.
Wow, that was an amazing putt. Wow, he sure put that right into that hole there. Yeah, he did. Wow, this is great. Here, honey, let me hold your hand. What? That's not a he? That's a female player? This is a tennis match. Isn't this the Northport Golf Course? That's not my wife? Your name is James? Sorry.
Strategy number 5, wearing a hat, scarf, and gloves.
Come on, you bloodsuckers, come on! I dare you! I double dog dare you! This here's wool, lined wool, and thick mittens, really thick mittens, and a really big hat. You're not biting me this time. No way, Jose! Ha-ha!
Mrs. Schmerberg, I'd like to speak with you about your son.
Oh, yes, Ms. Randolph. Always a pleasure to speak to the school principal.
It's about his hyperactive, somewhat erratic, and a little bit aggressive behavior. Do you know where he might get this from?
No idea.
Strategy number 6. Meditation.
I am one with nature. I am one with the elements in nature. I am at perfect peace with everything in nature. I am resting in the universe's arms, and nature speaks to me, soft and low. Now a little buzzing in my left ear. Now a sharp bite on my chin. Now a harsh, ow, nip on my forehead. Ow, darn, ouch!
Strategy number 7, offering one's children in sacrifice.
Now, Jane, I want you to stay here right next to me, all right? Right here, next to Mommy Gardens. Stay right there.
I hate wearing all black. And daddies use sweat socks? I feel like a freak. I'm perspiring. May I go indoors?
Oh, good. Well, you know, this is a new look for the summer. I saw it in Teen People.
Ow. Bites, Mommy, bites.
Oh, are you getting some black fly bites? Funny, I don't seem to be getting any at all. Well. Yes, I do want you to stay outdoors, right here next to Mommy. Consider it a Mother's Day present.
Mother's Day is over.
Oh, right. Think Christmas.
And strategy number 8, moving to Fresno.
We put our renovated 1890s farmhouse with timber-framed barn,
500 acres of lush, rolling fields and forests,
pristine lake,
rifle range,
and personal spa on the market.
We sold it for a great price.
And moved to Fresno to a condo.
Overlooking the highway.
And 3 of the worst crack houses in the state of California.
And we only have one regret.
That we didn't do it sooner.
No more black flies! Hooray!
All right. So, it's time for our poet of the month. We've got Mandi Locke from Belfast coming up. Please give Mandi a great
In my letters from college to my father, I pleaded with him to read Whitman. I even sent him my copy of Leaves of Grass full of post-it notes and highlighted paragraphs, dog-eared pages. I made references to Ginsberg and Kerouac and their America, how they made me hopeful, how full of poetry my new vision of America was. I could hear verse in everyday conversation. People say such beautiful things sometimes. I just want to write it down, save it for later, I wrote. His letters were very simple. Your mother is canning the last of the tomatoes. She curses me under her breath and into the canner. There are still a few beans that could be picked, but I don't dare bring them into the house. Next year I'll plant a smaller garden. The dog wears an orange bandana on our walks to the pond. I reply, Daddy, do you even read my letters? Did you have a chance to read that essay on the tragedy of the commons? Vermont supports civil union. Isn't that exciting? This is an amazing state. People here are independent in a way I've never seen. They're real Americans. He replies, your mother says if we want apple pie for Thanksgiving, we're going to have to make it ourselves. She's tired of it being expected of her. Mandi, abuse of the commons is inevitable. The essay was a little too radical for me, but you knew that when you sent it. I will say that it makes me sad to see what has happened to our pond. Yesterday, the dog and I brought an entire bag of trash home with us. I feel like getting out my gun. Pushing. I have watched her every morning for 3 months. How she steps under her tiny left foot, arches her body to the right, and pushes the front door open with her hip. Her arms are laced through manila envelopes and small packages, an umbrella with a darling fur trim, a red leather purse. I have watched her like this every morning for 3 months now, always wondering how hair so tangled could take such flight, or if it's coffee or tea, and that styrofoam cup. Her hands are as small as a young girl's, nails bitten until bleeding, always reaching for the elevator pad 10 paces before she gets to it, always pushing the up button with haste before leaping inside. She reminds me of a girl trying to burst from a steel bubble. She reminds me of days when I longed to rush through this quiet town too. She reminds me of a poet I once knew who had the most incredible things to say, but could never stop tapping her pen long enough to say them. Thank you.
So much. We have another guest that's coming up right now that is a woman I first saw perform years ago as an actor and a singer. Won't you, so she's been around quite a while. Won't you please welcome Lidsey Balchelder.
and this next song is called Wake Me Up.
Well, I don't mean to complain, but you're like the devil, 'cause just like a maze, you lead me in circles, you turn my world inside out, you flip my life upside down.
still play piano great, you still sing great, but I've never heard you, I mean, you're playing your own songs now. I've heard you play in bands, but how'd that come about, and how's that get started?
I wrote some of my own songs a couple of years ago, but I never really got into it. And I actually met a guy in town, Dave Johnson, who's sitting right over here. And hey, Dave. And Dave sort of inspired me to start writing my own songs. And I was like, no, I can't write songs. I'm not a good songwriter. He said, well, just try it, you know. And so I did. I tried it, and he's been encouraging me all along, and he's been telling me that they're good and to keep writing, and now I have 35 songs, and these are
Well.
Thank you.
Now, a message from our sponsors. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
All right, Belfast town, folks are on the go.
Cell phones ringing.
Pagers dinging.
We're trying to make some dough.
But when that hustling, bustling, tussling, working day is done,
We stroll on down to Rolly's Bar, kick back and have some fun. At Rolly's Bar and Grill.
slow down.
At Rolly's Bar and
I'm
Grill.
slow down.
At Rolly's Bar and Grill, kick back and have some fun. At Rolly's Bar
I'm
and Grill.
slowed down.
At Rolly's Bar and Grill. At Rolly's Bar and Grill, kick back and have some fun.
We slow on down to Rolly's Bar and Grill. Shoot a little pool, play with a great jukebox. We sample some of their fine burgers, try some of their wonderful domestic and imported beers and wines. And we watch a new Vaudeville Revue on one of 6 screens. Rolly's Bar and Grill, Lower Main Street, Belfast.
At Rolly's Bar and Grill. At Rolly's Bar and Grill. At Rolly's Bar and Grill, kick back and have some fun.
I want you to be sure to come back and join us on our next episode.
It's sooner than you think.
Yeah. We have Gussie Vaughn storytelling, more great skits, more great music, and a great time. So, Melissa Honeybell.
Freight train goes so fast. Freight train goes so fast. Please don't tell her what train I'm on, so they won't know where I've gone. Now when I'm done.
This show is made possible with the generous support of the following sponsors: Viking Lumber Company, Rolly's Bar and Grill, the Belfast Co-op Store, Consumers Fuel, Coyote Moon, Trillium Caterers, Camden National Bank, Cold Mountain Builders, Village Soup, Colonial Plastering, Pam McKean, licensed massage therapist, the Colonial Theater. The new Vaudeville Revue is recorded in front of a live audience on the first Sunday of each month. For ticket information, call me, Ando Anderson, at 322-7123. Hope to see you there.